We uploaded, transferred the files to IPG, who are very well respected American distributor. And we did that 2 or 3 months ago now, and it's now up. You know, we were just so excited. Like Kristen and I have been looking up Audible every week, you know, waiting for it to come up. And so we've just put it on our Insta just this afternoon. And that was a book through Spinifex, published through Spinifex Press. Author is Cheryl Adam, and of course, beautiful narrator, Caroline George. And the sample, you know, you get to hear a sample of the voice as soon as you click on the book, and sounds amazing. I sort of relived, I went, oh yes, we did an amazing job there, yeah.
So why was that time frame, what was that like there, the 2 to 3 months? Is that something that authors should anticipate?
Look, I don't usually work with IPG, and I absolutely don't know what their processes are. All I know is that we've formed a relationship with a distributor we like working with, which is eAlchemy, and we know that we can get books up very swiftly, you know, through our process. And just because we've had, you know, refined our processes over and over again, and we just respect eAlchemy and you know what they do. So between 2 and 4 weeks is what we aim for, except to Christmas, of course.
Yeah. Speaking of, so I saw a post yesterday of buying tickets for New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
And then that had me panicking. The year was halfway through, and then but that brings us to Christmas and the Christmas rush to put up audiobooks, which is rather intense.
Yeah. So there is a kind of a block. All things, it's like with all things at Christmas, tremendous time, you know, to sell books and audiobooks and give gifts. That's definitely where the spike occurs. But to produce an audiobook takes, well, for us, it takes 6 to 8 weeks. So production time, this would be the perfect time, you know, to schedule an audiobook to be produced, because the closer we get to Christmas, the more congested that wall is. So we can have the best distributor on the planet, and we think we do. However, when there is a body where the lineup occurs.
Think of it as flying back into Sydney Airport at Christmas, and all the planes coming back in.
And they're circling, and so you have to circle and circle. That's exactly what happens. And unfortunately, you know, if you leave the production of your book a little bit too late, it means that you might get kicked over into New Year's and not get the benefit of that Christmas rush. So
and you want your book available for Christmas.
Yeah, and it's when, you know, everyone's sort of like, the year's over, and you know, even if you're wanting just to alert your friends and family to it, you know, this is a good time to have it available, and for people to be able to, who are in your family and circle of people, to sort of pass it around.
And to be able to take the time to buy a gift that is cultural and meaningful, and not just a quick jump to the store and just buy a photo frame that you've given them 5 years ago.
Yeah, absolutely. That brings us to a really interesting question that Emma actually brought up with me, you know, when she had finished the book, given a final approval. And I have to say, she had so much fun doing that book with the special effects and the music, because she was choosing and deciding what was going to go where. But she was asking, well, do my friends have to subscribe to Audible or to Kobo in order to buy a single book? And she was quite disturbed, because she didn't want to have to put that burden on her friends. But in fact, that's not true. You can buy an individual book, and it will be yours forever. You don't have to subscribe. And even when I think you can give a gift of a book, or you can give a gift of a trial period, for instance, of the subscription, which means that the person involved, you know, can choose whatever book they want. In any case, that book is yours forever. So you upload the app, And I have to say the Audible app and the Kobo apps are very sophisticated. So it's wonderful. You can be flicking through. You can bookmark. You can speed it up a little bit. You can slow it down. It's very easy to navigate.
But if you have people who are very anti-tech, like a lot of my family members.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
But they can still do that one-off book.
Absolutely. The one-off book is theirs, and they can just sort of like manage it through that app, and just have it without having to be, without having the onus